Guys, it's your girl T, and I want to go ahead and shout out Allie McClain. Allie sent me this message on Facebook. It's about a story that went down in Atlanta, and a lot of people are really talking about it. So if you guys haven't heard, there's a 34-year-old mother. Her name is Charlese Brooks, aka Miss Atlanta, and she was an up-and-coming rapper. And basically, she was killed this past Tuesday at the Brick House restaurant. This whole situation is just sad. It's very, very tragic. This woman was a mother of 10. She was just trying to be a peacemaker. And a woman named Terri Williams, who has since turned herself in, turned around and shot her. I'm going to go ahead and play you guys a news clip, and then I will come back with the rest of my commentary.
Her family says she was simply trying to break up an argument when she was shot and killed.
Tonight, 10 children are without the woman who cared for them most after her life was cut short. And Fox 5 News at 5 begins tonight with Denise Dillon, live in DeKalb County. Denise?
Yeah, the woman was shot and killed right outside this restaurant. It's called the Brick House. It's in East Atlanta. You can see where the glass was shattered by bullets. Now, the woman who runs this place says it was her cousin who was shot and killed while she was trying to make peace between two women.
Everybody know her. She was good people.
Friends say Charlese Brooks, who everyone called Beasley, was always ready to help. They say that's what this young mother of 10 was doing the night she was killed outside this restaurant in East Atlanta. They say she was trying to break up an argument between two women when one of them pulled out a gun.
We always running. When I came back, I seen Beasley. She was on the ground. So I immediately started CPR on her.
Brooks was hit multiple times and died here on the sidewalk. The shooter took off, but Atlanta police say this woman, Terri Williams, turned herself in Wednesday.
That person will be charged with the murder of our victim last night.
Williams is in jail, but that doesn't lessen the pain of losing Beasley. Friends say the 34-year-old was a business owner, and she loved to rap. Her stage name was Miss Atlanta.
Excuse me, but let me introduce myself. That's me.
But they say her children came first, all 10 of them. She had 4 biological children, and she had custody of 6 others. The oldest is in his first year of college. The youngest is just 4 years old.
This is a tragedy. It's senseless. This is senseless.
Now, a cousin told me that 2 of Ms. Brooks' children were out here on the sidewalk when those deadly shots were fired. The rest of the children are all being cared for by family members tonight. Live in East Atlanta, Denise Dillon, Fox 5 News.
Such a terrible one.
Okay, so you guys just watched a news clip, and this story is just really, really sad. You have this young woman who is a biological mother to 4 children, but then on top of that, she adopted 6 other kids. So she literally had 10 children to take care of. When nobody else would step up and foster these kids, she wanted to keep these siblings together, and she decided to do that. On top of that, she also ran 3 successful businesses. And on top of that, she wanted to be an up-and-coming rapper. You know, she's done a lot of good things in her community to try and help out. This situation makes me sad because it just reinforces that people shouldn't get involved. It just makes you want to just stand by idly when you see folks arguing. Because this is the point now where you can't even be a peacemaker. You can't even come at people with the right intentions without somebody getting offended, without somebody trying to pull out a gun, without somebody trying to take your life. This is insane. And it just seems like more and more women out here just acting like straight up men, straight up thugs. Y'all want to argue and go back and forth, that's one thing. But what woman just walks around with a pistol on her and is so ready to shoot? I understand it's the South. I know a lot of chicks got guns. But damn, you can't think as a responsible gun owner, like, you know what? She's just trying to break up the fight, whatever. She could have cussed her out. She could have told her shut up. She could have told her mind her business. But instead you pull out a gun and you blast a mother in front of her children? This is sick. And she's since turned herself in, thank goodness. And now, I bet you anything, she herself is a mother. So now you have 2 families and you have several children who are mourning the loss of both of their mothers because she's about to go to prison for the next 10 to 20 years. This mother's never coming back. This was just a waste. This was just crazy. It's just sad how in a blink of an eye, your life can change. This one made a split-second decision that changed 2 lives for eternity. You killed somebody behind them trying to stop an argument. Probably trying to save you from a possible ass whooping. Who knows? This is just why a lot of folks don't get involved anymore. Yeah, this is why when people see fights, people are like, well, how come nobody breaks it up? Why is everybody just standing there watching? Because of situations like this. When you go to try and help somebody, you turn around, they start trying to attack you. You know, this is just crazy to me, and I feel really bad for her. Rest in peace to Miss Atlanta. You know, I feel real bad for her children. I wish them the best. Hopefully they'll be able to pick up the pieces and be able to figure out what's going to happen to these children. But this was such an unneeded tragedy, and it's just so sickening how we're so quick to kill each other. We have no qualms about looking at each other as the enemy. It's insane. So anyways, go ahead, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on the entire situation. Have you ever been in a situation like this where you try to do the right thing, you try to break somebody up from a fight, or you try to, talk somebody out of a fight, and then they end up turning on you? You end up getting beat up or getting jumped, and all you were trying to do is just help diffuse the situation? Go ahead, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this entire story. All right. Deuces.